Hey everyone, Cash here, back with another video from Madden 16. Today we begin Season 3 of our connected franchise with the Oakland Raiders. We are going to be going through Week 1 today. Before we get into our first game against the Packers, let's take a look at the signings that we've made to fill the roster. Harvey Lauderdale is a undrafted rookie free agent. Isaiah Peed is, and we're going to see what he brings to the table. Tremaine Lucas is another undrafted rookie. Cliff Matthews, we're going to bring in to provide some depth for right end. Logan Ryan, he is an 81 rated, I believe, was still available after the draft and everything, so we're going to bring him in. Reggie Nelson, we're bringing him back. He was still available. And then Dominique Davis, just to give us a third QB, we're going to bring him in as well and see how he does. So he's a 6'9 overall, so we got Carr and Griffin at QB. We got Murray, Ellis, Jones, Peed, as well as the two rookies at halfback. We got Cooper and Hearns, Crabtree and Butler, Harvin and Austin. So the wide receivers looking very solid for us to start the season. Jackson, the rookie, our first pick, he's going to go start the season as a starter with Lee Smith and Walford right behind him. Jackson at right guard, right tackle, Lang at right guard, Hudson at center. Shipley, the backup center, actually turns out to be an 88 overall left guard, so he's going to be playing left guard, and then Waddle moves from right tackle to left tackle. And then on the defense, it's Smith at left end, Hardy and Williams at D-tackle with Branch behind him. And then there's Mack, of course, on the right side. Ryan will start as the first cornerback, Leon Hall backing him up. And then TJ Carey starting on the opposite side with McGill backing him up. Reggie Nelson, we're bringing him back. He had such a good season last year. I'm going to put him actually in at the number one spot, be in front of Nate Allen. And then we have Irvin at the left side of the outside linebackers, Lofton and Darman, the rookie, in the middle, and then Blake on the right side. And then we have Tyrann Mathieu at free safety. Now, position battles, wide receiver is going to be a big one. Hearns and Crabtree battling for the third spot, and then the roster spot probably is going to be between Tremaine Lucas and Jocelyn Fitzgerald, our rookie we drafted last year, and then this rookie now undrafted free agent this year. And then tight end, Lee Smith, Jackson, Walford, and Woods, a rookie as well. All of these guys going to be battling. Walford and Woods probably battling for a roster spot, and then the other two battling for the starting spot. And then at corner, it's Leon Hall, TJ Carey, Ryan, really all of them battling to see who's going to be those two starters. And then the last one's going to be Nate Allen and Reggie Nelson, who is going to be the starting strong safety. So those are the position battles for this year. First up in Week 1 is going to be against the Packers. Now, I did say in the last episode I was going to split the preseason into 2 games per episode, but this first preseason game was so good I had to give it some shine on its own. Was not, unless we were going to make it like a 20-minute episode, which I didn't want to do. So I'm giving this one a episode to itself, and then we'll see how the rest of the preseason goes. If they're good games, I'd love to just show them off maybe individually. But Jackson had the first catch on the last play, and here in 3rd and 13, he gets his second career catch, so he's already off to a flying start. Now 2nd and 4, it's going to be Carr stepping up, avoids the sack, going to take off here, sliding down just short of the 30 to 31, 12 yards for him on that carry. Now first down from the 33, it's going to be Latavius Murray. He's got some room. He's inside the 20 down to the almost the 15 to the 16. He's got 28 yards as the starters, will get the work in the first quarter, and then they'll go out for the rest of the game as Hearns, his first reception as a Raider, is going to get us down to the 4. So short work for the starters here. Carr looking for a touchdown, go to the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. Casey Hayward comes down with it. A poor throw. We forced that one. We've got the opportunity to force some throws in the preseason, but of course, we do still want to take care of the ball. As now Packers take over 1st and 10, and it's going to be a sack on first down for Aaron Rodgers. So now 2nd and 17. It's going to be play action. Rodgers looking deep, and he's going to find Randall Cobb, and Randall Cobb all the way out past the 50. Fortunately, we're able to bring him down there, but a huge gain for Cobb and the Packers. Now 1st and 10, just 1.5 minutes to go in this first quarter, so the starters, not a lot of time left. Rodgers will wind up, makes a throw, and it's going to be Jordy Nelson down to the 5 to the 6. Rodgers a perfect 3 for 3, 81 yards on this drive. Now here we go, 1 second to go. Last play here for the starters. Rodgers looking for the touchdown. Can he get it? He's got somebody there, Nelson, but no, he cannot get both feet in bounds. He's knocked out of bounds. Mathieu with the hit, and that is going to avoid the touchdown. So the Packers get the field goal, and now it is the backup's turn. Hearns with the reception there from Robert Griffin III. Griffin played so well for us last year, the second half of the season when Carr was out, so he is obviously a entrenched player here at backup, but here he's going to come up hurt on the play. Does not look good, but he actually will be back in a little while. Fortunately, we avoided a major injury, so we are going to quickly see Mr. Dominique Davis a little bit earlier than we thought here, as it's going to be a carry on that play. But on 3rd and 7, Davis going to have to step up here looking. No one's open. He can run the ball. He is going to run, but flag on the play, and that's going to be offensive holding. So instead of a first down, it's now 3rd and 17. So Griffin back in the game now. So so Davis just in for a few plays. But RG3 looking to throw, and he takes another hit. Riley Jr. So that drive went backwards fast, but fortunately we were able to coffin corner this one. So from the 3, 1st and 10, it's Brett Hundley in at QB now. From the end zone, he's just going to throw this one up. Poor throw, and it's going to be Leon Hall with the interception. Such an easy pick there. A bad throw from Hundley. He's got to learn not to make those throws. But we get the ball back here. 1st and 10 from the 28. It's going to be Robert Griffin the third. He's going to find Tavon Austin. His first reception as a Raider. A lot of first-timers here in this game as he gets it down to the 14-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 9. It's Walford and Ellis in the backfield. Play action. It's going to be Griffin looking. Is anybody open? Going to throw. That one knocked down. Did not have the receiver there. Fortunately, that one was only knocked down. But here, 3rd and 9 from the 12. Griffin, one last shot. Can we find the end zone? We're going to find Hearns, and Hearns is going to find the end zone. Alan Hearns, his first touchdown as a Raider, and this one already looking very nice. Liking what I'm seeing from Alan Hearns. So we take the lead 7-3. Hundley and the Packers go back to it, 2nd and 8. There's the throw downfield, and someone's wide open. Broken coverage there. Not sure what happened on that play. Leon Hall could not get over there, so big gain, now 2nd and 10 from the 34. 1 minute to go in this first half. It's another completion. Eddie Lacy going to catch this one. He's down to the 20. So now 3rd and 5, though. The Packers facing a 3rd down here from this 16-yard line. Hundley going to step up, makes his throw, but Blue going to catch, but trips, falls, whatever it was, but made no more gain. So 4th down, the Packers have to kick it to the field goal. So it's 7-6 as we're into this 3rd quarter now. This pass, and it's going to be an interception. RG3 throwing it up there. Goodson just waiting back to take it down. Also a flag on the end of the play on the Raiders for a face mask penalty. So the Packers already in business. Another forced throw there on that Griffin interception, but Hundley going to step up, and it's an easy pass. I think that is Mercedes Lewis for the touchdown. So the Packers have taken the lead. They also add on a 2-point conversion to make it a 7-point game. But now it is Ellis's turn, the 2nd-year player. He's got 40 yards so far in this game. We're going to give him some work, as I think we're going to get him a little bit more, some more carries this season. He did get a decent amount, but he did play a little bit of a second fiddle to Latavius Murray, which is kind of understandable. As 2nd and 15, that pass nearly completed to Tavon Austin. So now 3rd and long. Griffin stepping back. We're going to essentially try to run the same play, and he is going to look for the same receiver, and it's going to be Hearns this time, but he cannot bring it down. So incomplete. We're forced to punt it back to the Packers. So Hundley here, play action, looking, and he's going to be sacked. Alden Smith coming in for the big sack as that drops them back to the 16. It's now 3rd and 22. Hundley looking, a lot of time, going to throw it up, and this one complete. Also a pass interference play, but what a catch from Blue on that one. I believe that's a 2nd-year receiver with the reception. But the Packers face another 3rd down here. We're in this 4th quarter now. Hundley play action, looking, getting a lot of pressure. He's just got to throw it up, and it is going to fall incomplete. Nice defense there in that play, getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So the Raiders take over 1st and 10, play action. Griffin looking downfield. Somebody's open down the middle. It's Bryce Butler. He's going to catch it, and he's taking off. No one's catching Bryce Butler. High stepping in the end zone, Mr. Bryce Butler for the touchdown, and it's going to be a tie game now, 14-14. 8:35 to go in the game. A very competitive first preseason game here for us as Hundley going to be sacked on 1st and 10. That's Irvin with the sack, his first of the game. So now 3rd and 16 from the 10 to Hundley. Dropping back. He's going to go deep. He's got a receiver as well, and it's going to be Jeff Janis catching it in stride, and no one's going to catch Jeff Janis. So the Packers respond with their own long touchdown. That one for 90 yards to Jeff Janis. And the Packers have retaken the lead, so 2nd and 8, as we now have Dominique Davis in the game. He's going to close this one out for us, and we're asking a tall task of him. Can he bring this game back? As we have Isaiah Pete in the backfield now, 1st and 10. It's going to be Davis with the throw. He's going to find Clive Walford, the 2nd-year tight end, or excuse me, I think 3rd-year tight end. He will pick up the 1st down. Now 1st and 10, Pete still in this backfield. He's going to take the handoff, and Isaiah Pete with some nice speed here gets to the edge and beats the corner and gets the 1st down. 11 yards for him on the play. So now 2nd and 4 from the 27, play action. Davis to his left, looking, going downfield, and he's going to find it's Lucas, the undrafted rookie free agent. He's going to come in, picks up the touchdown. This is a big guy, does not have a lot of speed. I think he's mid-80s speed, but look at the route running there and look at the catch. Nice throw from Davis as well. So we've tied the game back up, 21-21. we're going to get a flag on the play here as we dropped Blunt in the backfield, but a face mask penalty. So 3:28 left in the game. An opportunity here as it's Garrison Poole, the rookie outside linebacker. I think that was our 5th or 6th round pick. He gets the face mask called on him. So last play here before the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 9. Hundley dropping back, looking downfield. He's got a lot of time, but it's not going to be to his benefit as he moves out, and DJ Hardy is there for the sack. So 3rd and 20. We're at this 2-minute warning, and Hundley dropping back, looking. Is anyone going to be open? And he's going to go deep, and look at this. Again, Jeff Janis is going to beat Leon Hall, as Hall had the interception earlier, but he has struggled in this second half. Now 2nd and 5. Davis going to take the sack as we have no time to waste. We got to go no huddle. 3rd and 11 now. Need to pick this one up. We've got somebody. No, Davis is just going to take off, slide. No, screw the sliding. We'll take the hit. Picking up the 1st down. Now 2nd and 9, 46 seconds to go. The clock is stopped here. We still have all 3 timeouts. So Davis looking, going to throw before he's hit. He finds Alan Hearns as he will get close to the 1st down. But he was short, so 3rd and inches. Davis back to throw. We're facing pressure. We got to get it away. Throw the ball. No, I hit the button, but he pump faked it instead, and he takes the sack. So now 4th and 11. This is your ball game. 23 seconds to go. Davis looking. We got a receiver downfield. We're going to find it's Jocelyn Fitzgerald. He makes the catch, holds on to it. We call timeout. 16 seconds to go. 1 timeout remaining. We're looking for the end zone here. Davis cannot take a sack here. Looking, going to find a receiver, and it's going to be Bryce Butler, but no! He drops the ball. Bryce Butler, the chance to be the hero. Instead, it's now 2nd and 10, 12 seconds remaining. Davis takes a snap, looking, and is anybody open? We're going to go downfield, and this time Butler catches it, but he's short of the end zone, so we've got to call our last timeout. So here we go, 5 seconds, no timeouts. This is it. We need a touchdown on this play. Davis looking, someone coming across the middle. He's going to throw, and it's going to be Lucas again, the rookie, the undrafted rookie. Touchdown number 2, and you know what? Why not go for 2? It's the preseason. Let's try and get the win. Davis looking. Can we find someone? A poor play. And actually, I think that's Lucas. He had the chance to catch that one, but he drops it. So an unfortunate loss. But what an entertaining game. It was very competitive. Let's take a look at the stats here. Hundley, 289 in the air. He had those a couple long completions that helped him out. Griffin goes 7-11 for 133. Dominique Davis, 9-11 for 104. I was incredibly impressed with Dominique Davis. Derek Carr, 3 or 4 for 45 yards. Did have the interception, though. 81 completion percentage. Very efficient from Davis. Hundley had 3 touchdowns. Davis and Griffin had 2. And then the interceptions from Hundley, Griffin, and Carr. Now looking at the running backs, it's Ellis leading everybody with 7 for 52. Dominique Davis had 34. Latavius Murray 28. Blunt with 21. Isaiah Peed 1 for 11. Eddie Lacy had just 1 carry. Jeff Janis 3 for 151 and 2 touchdowns. Bryce Butler 3 for 102 and a touchdown. Blue has 60 for the Packers. Lewis with 54 and a touchdown. Hearns with a touchdown and 42 yards in his debut. And Tremaine Lucas, incredible, 2 touchdowns for him in his debut. Lucas Jackson, our first pick, had 3 for 33 in his time in the first quarter. Garrison Poole and a few other players do get tackles for loss. 1.5 sacks for Jackson. Jeffco, Hardy had a sack. Irvin and Smith going to add sacks as well. Actually, a few guys. Poole actually had a sack. Edwards Jr. had a sack. So more sacks than I thought we had. And the interceptions going to go to Goodson, Hall, and Hayward. So what a great first preseason game. I think as far as the position battles go, this was a big game. Leon Hall struggled. Does that maybe mean he moves down to that 3rd cornerback? Jackson, the rookie tight end, was impressive. So has he maybe already clinched that tight end spot? Obviously not. There's a lot of time left to be played, so we'll see. But also impressed with, not Bryce Butler. I was impressed with Bryce Butler. Also impressed with the rookie Lucas, that wide receiver, then drafted free agent. And then most of all, Alan Hearns, was very impressed with him. I don't think we saw Michael Crabtree at all in this episode. So a lot to be played for yet. We still have 3 more preseason games. We won't have any cuts after week 2, but I believe we will have some cuts after week 3. I'll try. We'll see. I'll play the next games. If any of them are as entertaining as this first one was, I might just separate it out into its own episode because I think it's pretty entertaining and pretty good to be able to see some of these games, especially when they play out like this one does. Otherwise, if nothing really happens, I'll combine them into 2 just to kind of get us through the preseason a little bit faster. But otherwise, we'll be to the regular season of our 3rd season in this connected franchise before you know it. That's going to be it for this one, though. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.